have some drones. I haven't seen a single drone.
Well, yeah, but you don't want too many drones. That would indicate that your queen failed. And that can be a real big problem. So hopefully as we go on, we're going to find more worker brood.
Take that off?
Yep.
You gonna take this off?
Yeah, we'll give it a second here because otherwise the water bottle will drop. These guys, this was last year our superstar hive, but I think they changed queens late in the season, and the latest one is not anywhere near as productive. Yeah. So, whereas that first hive was absolutely flying, I'm not too sure about this one. So I'll take a quick look upstairs if I can get these frames loose, and we'll put the bar on this side of the hive over here. Now that's got a lot of old honey on it, so
Yes. Let me put the thing on.
yeah, the inspection bar. Another heavy frame.
Wow, look at all that honey.
Yep. So that's all last year's honey. So these guys didn't go through a lot. That's both bad and good. It definitely indicates that the hive was a weaker hive. As I'm looking down there, I'm not seeing too much downstairs either.
Should we be eating this comb?
Eating it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. All right. We're going to slide these guys over. That's these guys have a lot of resources. I may transfer some of these frames into other hives that are a little thinner on the resources because there's just so much stinking honey here.
Yeah.
Like our first hive over there. It's really a popping hive, but they don't have much in the way of resources. These are just the opposite over here. Brood.
Where?
But a lot of it looks like drone brood.
It's okay. It needs to have some drones. I haven't seen a single drone.
Well, yeah, but you don't want too many drones. That would indicate that your queen failed. And that can be a real big problem. So hopefully as we go on, we're going to find more worker brood. If not, then we have an issue with this hive. Yeah, I think
let's get rid of these.
I think we have problems on this hive.
Hold on. Let me just.
I'm very worried that we now have an infertile queen.
Maybe. To wait and see.
You should have maybe 10% 10% drone, and the rest should be worker brood.
I'll have to wait and see.
Well, we'll go downstairs and find out.
Queen failures in spring are not that uncommon. The queen is under an immense amount of stress.
This is not looking promising. Mold. They're not able to maintain the colony. So my feeling is this hive is in trouble.
And you're usually right about this shit.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what we're going to do here, but if we have a queen in here, that queen is has lost fertility. See, again, the brood that we're seeing in here, those raised caps, or drone brood, there's a queen cell.
Where?
There.
Where? Oh, right there, the one that looks like a peanut. Is there anything inside of it?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. The biggest danger is that you have what's known as laying workers, because it's almost impossible to rectify the hive if that's what's going on. But I'm seeing a lot of things that I don't like to see in this hive, and we know we have issues.
Issue hive.
Issue hive. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the bricks on this way.
You know it's an issue hive.
Yep. This was another one of our originals that we called Atlantis. Right now, it's number 2.
Now it's Sadlantis.
Well, it might be sad because I don't know. I mean, they're incredibly weak, but I've been surprised before. So, we'll see. They were so small that I wanted to just give them the benefit of the burlap, but I don't want to leave a lot of room on top. I think it's safe to take them out. I like what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot more activity up here than I was seeing at the entrance. This guy off. Nothing on it. Same thing on that one, just shave the bottom. It's no brood, no honey. Not much of anything here. Look at that.
Nice.
They
Good.
still have some brood in here.
Wonderful.
It's an incredibly weak colony, but there's just a wee bit of brood in there. Oh, look at that side.
Yeah, there's brood.
Literally, this is as weak as can get unless there's a lot of brood downstairs. I don't think there is. I have a feeling that I probably should.
Nuke it?
Yeah, turn it into a nuke.
Nope.
No.
All right, you gotta nuke it.
Yeah, well, we haven't looked downstairs quite yet. If the bottom super is empty, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to turn this into a nuke, just so that they don't have such a large area to try to maintain. In fact, I'm not even seeing any bees down here.
No, I'm not either. There are no bees down here.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one.
Well, let's see if there's anybody in there. There was a slight tiny little bit of honey. It really actually amazes me that these guys made it through the season.
Let's give them a fighting chance with some brood. Make them a nuke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dead bees down there.
I'm seeing, well, I'm not sure what it is. I'm just going to put another bottom board in here for now, and then we'll clean that guy up. You have to go what?
What?
You have to go what?
Blow my nose. Do I have 700 bees in my back, Phil?
Yeah, well, I have a few. So what we've done is we've moved the core of the hive over here. The core of the portion of the hive that's alive, I should say. I'm actually going to do this. They could build comb in there, but I don't think they're going to be strong enough to do that.
Just another quick reminder, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out. Thank you.
So on one hand, we have this incredibly weak hive. I don't know how they lived. They only have maybe half of a frame of brood, but they do have a fertile queen that is laying eggs. On the other hand, we have this hive, which appears to be strong, has a good workforce, but a drone-laying queen. Hopefully not laying workers, but a drone-laying queen. So after a little bit of thought, I've decided the best thing to do is to do a combine, what's known as a paper combine. So we're going to go through that right now and do a paper combine.
If it wasn't for the drone laying colony, I probably would have tried to make it with that nuke. There's some real risk there because, it's still mid-March. You're not going to be able to go get a queen for the other colony. And you're still going to have some cold days. And literally, 100 bees maybe? So they're not going to do too well, or the chances they're not going to do too well. On the other hand, we have this drone colony, and if it is a drone laying queen, then there's a little bit better of a chance of success here. By combining the two colonies, the warmth from the lower colony will help keep the upper colony alive. In a short order, they'll chew through that thin little piece of paper and hopefully work out their differences. And hopefully the queen that is upstairs, the one that's laying so weakly, will be the queen that succeeds and takes over in the colony. There's another possibility, and that's what's known as laying workers, and that can be a real issue because the colony kind of thinks it has a strong queen, but it's actually a few workers that are now putting out, pheromones that are similar to the queen, and they may attack the good queen. It's very difficult to requeen a colony that's got laying workers in it. But we don't know that. As I say, in spring, you can really have queens fail quite easily. So I just have my fingers crossed on this one, and we'll see how it works out.
That's really it. What happens in there? Well, if there are two queens, they could fight it out, and the drone layer could win. It's really hard to say. We're just going to have to come back to this hive in a week or so to see what happened. As for the other resources that were in that original hive, we put them on this guy here. He's a strong hive, so they should be able to clean up any issues. But the best place for supplies and stores is on another beehive. If you put them into storage, you have problems with wax moths, ants. You can try freezing them and what have you, but it's a lot more convenient if you have surplus bee equipment. It's got honey in it, it's got pollen, it's got wax. Store it on another hive. They'll be perfectly happy for it. From Buzz Park, another season starts. It is spring, and we're off to one heck of a wild start.